So again, everybody, welcome to the channel. And it's been very long since we uploaded or we interacted. And new update, I'm in Germany now. So, hello from
Congratulations.
Germany. Thank you. एंड आगे का कार्यक्रम अब चालू करते हैं, लाइक बैक टू बैक क्वेश्चंस एंड आंसर्स, एंड जो नई चीज़ें हो पाई तो उसके बारे में फिर वी विल हैव अ चैट। एंड और भी कुछ जो पूछना हो, जो जानना हो, तो वो पूछते जाना, बताते जाऊंगा। एंड करते हैं स्टार्ट। सो स्टार्टिंग फर्स्ट फ्रॉम द क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम द पीपल हु आर इन द कॉल, एंड देन उसके बाद जो हमें चैट में आए होंगे उन क्वेश्चंस के आंसर्स करेंगे। So, in case if somebody is watching through YouTube right now, so they can simply write their messages. For example, Lokesh have given one question. So, Lokesh, I'll come back to you. And first, we have two like people in the stream right now in my Google Meet, and nobody is on the waiting list. Right? Perfect. Chalo. So, Saurabh and Saurav, if any questions, feel free to shoot.
Yeah, I did my bachelor's in economics. I actually told you in WhatsApp, and my GPA is 6.93. Basically, our university does not give many marks to the students. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know what their insecurity is,
Mm-hmm.
and their threshold also, their lower band also very low actually. It's 30 to 35% actually. And I guess German marks, I guess it's a 2 to 1 to 5 marks. Actually, that is a ratio, I guess. No?
Right.
It's a ratio. It's a ratio, and that converted into it's converted 2.3.
Hmm.
And can I apply for these German universities?
Yes, 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 yes. With 2.3, what you need to do extra is uh, you can apply directly to the universities, no worries. Just try to check what is the criteria. Some universities will ask for GRE, additional GRE, right?
Actually, threshold is very low, and there is stress starting applications from
Mm-hmm.
February, March, April, the various dates, various times. So
So
it's
you
just
you,
that
you
in two
because
months.
of, listen, because of your marks, sometimes you need to compromise little with your university selection, right? So
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you are thinking with 2.3 getting into TUM, not possible.
No, no, no. I'm not targeting TU. Just targeting any universities. That's why you just uploaded a video, and you ask, you suggest someone
Yeah.
to apply a very good low score. You apply some 10 to 15 universities. I'm just planning for that.
Yeah.
I was just applying. I just started preparing for IELTS, and I just targeting everybody is once 6.5 bands. So I
Hmm.
just target wants to target achieve that thing, and just apply with my workx and some internship experience.
Yeah, yeah, that will work. Don't worry about it. Apply for around 10 universities. Most probably you will get in two or three. Good to go,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
And
Basically, I joined a
hmm.
WhatsApp group. I don't know. Actually, no APS and APS certificates. It's so demotivating us. So it takes so much time.
Yeah.
That is the confusion. I just applied for
See,
transcription. They
see,
are
see.
asking me,
APA
asking me
certificate is not in
for
our
a month.
control first, so
Yes.
let it be. We cannot do anything. Means we tried multiple things, but nothing is working out.
And that is a key thing actually.
I know,
You
I
just
know.
just
Yes.
unlock the lock, and after you have to open the gate. That is the thing,
Yeah.
and that is the problem. And government universities does not give me the transcript within the month. That is the problem.
Correct, correct, correct. I understand that point. What you can do is simply start application. Check if there are some university, for example, Paderborn University, in which I am studying. If you apply for this university with 2.3
They
score,
offer.
you need GRE score as well, right? So, and if you are between like 1, 1.3, 1.5, something like this, then you don't need any GRE. You can directly get inside the university. So these are the cases. So simply check on the universities. Definitely with 2.3 you can easily get admission in some universities of Germany. So the main
You,
goal is to get into Germany, learn,
you
and
have
then
any
get job.
connections?
Yeah.
Actually, I will talk with to you in WhatsApp. You have some connections who you will study in economics.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I just want to talk to them and just know that what is the upper line and what is the bottom line of this.
For economics,
Yeah,
right now
yeah.
I don't
Economic,
have. Yeah.
any social science degree. Actually, economics is not economics. Any management or social science degree. Someone who
Okay.
studies political science or sociology, actually
Mm-hmm.
it's the most of the same.
So
Which is
so so
combined with mathematics with that, so it's equivalent to economics also.
right. For that, what you can do is there are multiple groups, right? In that group, you can ask, or I'll try to ask if I find someone who is interested. I'll let you know. Done.
Okay, okay.
Perfect. Uh, so after Saurav, coming to Saurabh. Saurabh, you have any doubt?
Uh, yes, I
Yeah.
have some of the doubts.
Yes.
So first of all, congratulations being in German.
Thank you.
Your dream came true.
Thank you.
So I was just asking, uh, what education loan did you process with,
Mm-hmm.
and about health insurance. I know that there are two types of health insurance, that are public and private. So which one did you gone with,
Right.
and any information would be grateful
Yeah.
for those.
So the first point, that is the loan, right? So for loan,
Yes.
I have made one video. Most probably you have seen it. Of interest will be around 11% to 15% for unsecured. 15 lakhs is the need for now, right? So 15 lakhs will be inside your
Okay.
account, and 5 lakhs is on hold for you. So in case if any day you need some more money, you can ask for that. They'll give you that, right?
Okay, okay. Just a second. So about that 5 lakhs,
Hmm.
do they charge interest rate for that
No,
five
no.
lakhs too?
Yeah, interest rate is charged only on the disbursed amount. It is not charged on the
Okay, okay,
sanctioned
okay, okay,
amount.
okay.
Fine.
Okay,
Apart
and
from, yeah. Mm-hmm.
if we don't want that 5 lakhs, can this be done too?
That is a part of confusion and delusion for everyone, because the bank will try to push the 5 lakhs into your account because they will get interest and you can somehow
Yes, yes.
hold it. So let's see. I have not taken any extra amount apart from that, apart from 15. So in case if I do or if I don't, then I can update. I'm not sure about it, so I won't claim anything,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
And once you will get the amount, so what you can do is they initially for around 40 months or 36 months, they take around very small installments, five or
Mm-hmm.
approximately 5,000 rupees from you per month, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they will take the principal amount as well as interest, and this
Okay.
money is also counted under interest, so don't worry about that.
Okay.
Perfect.
And can I repay the installments from the same amount which I have taken from the bank?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Sure.
And even means suppose blocked account, you're not you came to Germany, you got a job, very decent job, right?
Mhm.
As an part-time job,
Okay.
and you're making good amount, and you don't need that money now. After a period of time, you are ready to
Mhm.
even return that money, so you can return
Ah,
it early, no worries.
okay.
Yeah.
Sure. This clears my doubt.
Yeah. And
And
yeah.
what personally, which bank loan did you process with?
I chose HDFC because I wanted a quick loan.
Okay.
SBI is also good, but it takes a little longer. And
Yes.
without
Okay.
collateral, they give you up to 7.5 lakh rupees loan. But if
Mhm.
you will ultimately need more than 7.5, so they will take collaterals. So you have to
Yes.
think about that, as well as their processing time is little higher. So you
Mhm.
have to think about these things.
Okay. Thank you.
Correct. And there was one more question from you. I forgot that question.
About the health insurance.
Yeah, about the health insurance. So, did you made your blocked account yet?
No, no, not yet.
Okay.
Today I got the message from SDFC Credit Alert that your loan is sanctioned. So
Perfect, perfect,
everything.
perfect. So do one thing. Advertisement for my own. Choose my expatrio link, right? So that will give you
Okay.
around 49 euros benefit later when you come to Germany,
Okay.
open your blocked account and all. And as well
Mm-hmm.
as it will pay me 10 euros. So thank you for
Ah,
that. And
no problem.
inside it, you will get a free travel health insurance, which you need to submit during visa appointment first. Point number
Okay.
two, you will get a TK. Your age must be below 30 right now, right?
Yes, yes, exactly.
So
I
you
do.
will get a public health insurance from TK. So
Okay.
from TK, what you can do is simply when you reach your university, 99.99% chance there will be a office of TK in your university. Go there.
Okay.
So, after creating your bank account in Germany, give them the bank details. They will allocate everything, and your block account will start coming. And
Mm-hmm.
uh, to the expatrio, and the TK
Okay.
guys will start your health insurance. So public health
Okay.
insurance will be there. It is the best till the point I have heard. And there are a couple of private insurances as well. But for people who are below 30, I strongly suggest go for public health insurance as they cover everything, right?
Yes.
So go for that. It is around 111 euros per month.
Okay.
So that is already counted during your blocked account generation, right?
Okay.
So
Okay. Okay.
the actual
Yes.
expense of your monthly expense is around 800, 600 to 800 max, and
Mm.
111 euros. They have kept that bracket for your health insurance only. Perfect.
Ah, okay. Sure.
So
I would pick you on Instagram
choose
for
my
the link.
expatrio link. That will be helpful for you as well as me.
Yes, I would ask for that link on
Yeah,
Instagram
yeah,
only.
yeah, definitely. I'll give it to
And
you.
is there any WhatsApp group?
Yeah,
Yes.
ping me your number and I'll add you.
Okay, sure.
Okay,
Thank you.
bye bye. And next, I guess we have Soumya Ranjan, if I took your name correctly. Hi.
Hi Nikhil, yes, you took my name correctly.
Perfect.
I have couple of questions.
Mm-hmm.
So first of all, I'm planning for 2023
Mm-hmm.
winter,
Okay.
and my background is electrical and electronics engineering,
ठीक है.
and I'm presently working at one of the automotive companies in India.
Mm-hmm.
So my first question to you is that I'm trying for Erasmus.
Okay.
Okay. It has a deadline of Jan 15. I'm
Okay.
yet to complete my SOP, which I'm thinking to do it by this weekend.
Perfect.
I would like to understand from you any do's and don'ts for the Erasmus process if you had gone through, and for the SOPs if you have
I
any.
to be honest, I'm not much sure about the Erasmus thing. But what I can do is I can give you very good points to keep when in mind while making your SOP, right? So I have written those. I have these diaries, so I keep those points with me, right? So point number one, you can even check it later in the video. So point number one is it should be a very good introduction and conclusion, right? So for example, imagine yourself in the Erasmus office, right? And you are getting tons of mails and all these SOPs. So if you don't develop an interest within 10 to 15 seconds during the couple of lines which you are reading, you're gone. 99%. Correct? So good introduction and good conclusion at the end. Second, do not boast about yourself that I am doing so and so thing. I am working with this, or I have got these awards. It does not matter much for them. But tell them each and everything. Do not boast anything. Then do not make it colorful, as in it should be a white paper, white and black paper, clean and decent. And 500 to 1000 words is good. Max to max 2 page of SOP, nothing more than that. And always write why this university, why are you choosing this particular university, right? So it should be personalized based on the university, that yes, I am choosing Erasmus for so and so reason, correct? And if you can tell about some professor who under whom you want to work, and that particular professor and course is going to be there in winter semester 2023. Reason behind, one person applied to study under Mr. X, right? And his SOP was superb, but unfortunately Mr. X was not was on a big leave of a year leave, right? For that year in which he was applying. So he got rejected with a statement that Mr. X is not available. So I guess your presence in the university won't be of that much use to you. So we suggest you applying after an year when he will be back from his leave. So you have to keep that point in mind. Perfect. And personalize and
Yeah.
do not justify your low CGPA and such things too much, right? Those are the mistakes, simple as that. Not even mistakes, they are just circumstances. Sometimes your exams go too good, sometimes they don't. So it's fine. And
Would you suggest speaking with them? I mean, speaking with the professors over LinkedIn. That one, and second, do they take the resumes into consideration? Uh, should I focus on my resume also? Because we always focus on L1
you
and
should
SOPs.
focus on your resume. Your resume should be made using Europass, right? And talking with the professor over LinkedIn, mixed opinion. Sometimes because most of the professors won't entertain you much. They don't have time, right? What you can do is you can have a
No
look at
problem.
their profile and then use that information
Listen
to,
for my SOPs
yeah.
to draft and
Yes, as well as you can go to Google Scholar, search that person. You will find multiple research paper from that person. Read some of the researches. You will understand. Yes, this person is
so I
is focused on that area. For example, I wanted to contribute to environment, but with computers, how will you do that? So optimized computation is the answer. So optimized computation is done by one of the professor here at my university. So I mentioned about his profile.
but I cannot definitely use one SOP for everybody. That is a
No, no,
very
no.
big.
For that reason, you have to highlight these points. Like I have to change these points for each SOP. About the university, about the personalization, that need to be changed. That's why it's personalization.
How many paragraphs do you suggest? I mean, one introduction, one conclusion.
Simple, that starting, mid,
Hmm.
end. That's it.
Okay.
So intro, body, and conclusion.
And I think you would not have the need of APS when you would have applied. I think,
Yeah,
but right now APS is a bottleneck.
I know. So most probably, since you are targeting winter 2023, you will get your APS. But yeah, for the application process, I am just simply saying it's ridiculous to wait for nothing. And
Okay,
yeah,
one thing,
yeah.
I am doing it through APS, and same, for example, for few universities, they again need it through Uni Assist, maybe VP, the only for the documentation verification or the complete process, but they also are doing the same thing what APS is going to do,
Uh,
more or the less.
that does not matter. Simple thing is, if they need APS, then we have to wait for APS, and that screws up the whole process. Getting my point?
Okay. My last two questions.
Yeah.
One, ECTS. Should I bother about converting the ECTS, or it is known that all Indian universities who would have done a 4 years bachelor will definitely meet them? And second, the German language part. What would you suggest on
See.
that?
Suppose if you are too much into that university, some particular university, so put your effort to convert those ECTS and do all the stuff, right? If you are not that much into that university, then you can let it go. They will do it themselves.
Okay. And is there any? I mean, as of now, I have seen that a decent 7.5 above CGPs fit into most of the criterias. Um, would you like to comment anything on that part, like
No, CGPA
converting
won't
the G?
matter much. Simply cross the borderline, whichever they are asking. If you are eligible, you are eligible. It does not matter whether you are scoring a 10 or 7.5 or 7.6.
Okay, just clearing
It is
their
just the
borderline
eligibility
is.
criteria. It matters very less. Means it matters when suppose if 10 students are applying, all the 10 are having same grades in IELTS, GRE and
Hmm.
all, everything is same. Now then that will come into action. The rest apart from that, it is just a eligibility criteria. If you are eligible, you are eligible. If you are not, you are not.
And what about the German language? I mean,
If your course need it, go for it. If your course do not need German proficiency, and does not matter. For
did
me,
you?
I still only speak Hallo, ich heiße Nikhil, Danke. That's it. So it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take it. Got it. Understood. I mean, most of my questions are done.
Yeah.
Maybe if couple of would be left out, I'll mail you if you get a time. Please do have a.
Sure,
I don't
sure.
want to take others' time. That's why I just want to wrap it up.
Done. So, Chirag,
Yeah. Hello, Nikhil.
hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Yeah. So I did my bachelor's in like bachelor's of science in finance, especially like this was the domain. Like, so I wanted to ask you about like would a master of finance or a particular course in this field would be a good option in Germany?
Yeah, it will be.
And like because I hear a lot of people talking about when they've done courses from the commerce field like BCom, BBA, courses like this. My course is a little bit different. It's in a different arena, but like there, one can argue that they're a bit similar. And the German universities just go keep on saying that like this, yeah, your background is not fit for us, or like you only have 3 years of education. I researched about universities. I shortlisted them, and like I fit into the criteria, but like I just wanted to ask, like, do they have a thing for this or not?
Yes. So unfortunately, they sometimes do some issues like this. Like they tell you that, for example, me, I was applying for some, not psychology, but I was applying for some course which, some economics related course, right? So it was a free course, as in the application was even free. So I just applied for fun. So they rejected me, saying that we would love to have your versatile profile to our batch, but the thing is, you don't have any economics course during your bachelor's. So we are sorry. That's why we cannot
No, but
entertain you.
my degree was totally concentrated towards finance, and
Yeah,
I'm
then 99.99% there won't be an issue since you belong to that field only, right?
yeah.
So finance and economics go hand in hand, so there won't be an issue.
Okay, makes sense.
And
So,
also
well,
mention this point specifically in your SOP, considering that
yeah, okay.
yes, you understand what is economics, you understand what is finance, and you want to sort of combine them and merge them,
Okay,
right?
okay, yeah, yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, another question, like I'm also planning for winter 23. So, like, I have a little bit of about buffer time, like, but fortunately, I've applied for APS in November. Like, so
Great,
about that,
great.
fingers crossed. But like, one last question that I have a lot of friends. Obviously, everybody has some friends in Canada.
Yeah.
Some in Australia, other like I wanted to compare the academic environment around them. Like people go like in India, when I was doing my bachelor's, we used to have 24 hours worth of classes in a week, and in Canada, people go on same, but like we just study 5 hours and this like bullshit like
So
that.
in
So I just want
in
you to throw
Germany
this.
as well, the courses, it totally depends upon your university as well as the kind of courses you are doing, right? For example, me, right now I am selecting like 3 courses to complete in this semester. So for them the classes are for 6 hours in total, not 6 hours. There are around 9 hours of classes So in a week, I have to only contribute 9 hours, and physical presence in any of the class is not mandatory. So in case if I want to do something else, I want to do some research, I can go to the lab and do the research. And later on, what I can do is simply go through the video recordings or the PDFs or the slides and then study at my own.
Are the
So
classes offline or online?
the classes are
or it's
offline.
at your
Sometimes
discretion?
some of the professors are still recording it in order to help the people who are unable to get their visa and something like this. But it is purely optional. Sort of say, I was lucky to have such professors, but in each university you won't find that. There are universities who are 100% offline now, so they want each student to go to the class and do everything. So that also happens. So
Okay.
depends upon luck and the university. Rest, it's fine. The classes are pretty good. Like you go, you enjoy, and in case if you get bored or something like this, you can definitely pop out of the class. They won't ask you anything.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Since
And like
you will be in
one like
masters, you will be treated as an adult. You won't be now treated as a school kid or a bachelor's kid. Like, come here and do the studies. You have to focus, sit in the college for
yeah,
8 hours. You're not supposed to go out. No, not happening.
yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay, so like one last absurd question. Like I applied for APS on November 11th, I guess. So 40 days has been passed. What can I like?
Simply wait.
What are the expectations?
For all the APS questions which are being asked in even in my DMs and all, simple suggestion is there are people who have applied in October, mid or even last week. They are still waiting for the APS. So I suggest all the rest applicants, please keep patience first. Second thing, in case if you have got your payment verification and all, what you can do is you can try connecting with your university, whatever you have applied, the email or whatever names you have given, right, or whatever links you have given. Try to connect with them if they have got any verification from APS, and if they have replied to them or not. If yes, all sorted. If no, then wait for the email from the APS. There might be some email, or they will cross check some with some professor at your university, right?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, Saurav.
In my APS APS application, I have to apply which universities I am applying for.
No, no, no.
Then what is the university thing in here?
University,
So
I
you got
mean
your bachelor's
university as in
university.
from which you have done your bachelor's.
Yes. And one more question. I have doing internship in a company remotely actually, and I just do lots of projects, and I just want to share my GitHub link in projects. So I cannot share every link, every
Put your
project
GitHub
link.
link in your resume. They will check it if they
Yes,
want.
yes, yes, I have done a project, sorry, resume in MS Word, and I just put the project name and project description, and with
Mhm.
this I did what I did, I just put the GitHub link, but I can do it in Europass. So what I do, in Europass I have seen the CV is very basic and simple, and just done too many things that I cannot put in into
Don't
Europass.
put each and
So
everything. Put the cream layer only. Put the best things.
okay, okay, thanks.
Nikhil, I have
Mm.
like a last question. Like this
Yes, yes,
might
yes.
seem like an administrative question, but like,
Yeah.
so what if I want to add some extra amount to my blocked account, right? Like north of 11,000. Can I do that? Like, and would that be a monthly
Yes.
installment or a lump sum, like a bank account?
I have heard that point. Like it is called. Sort of. If you can please mute.
11,000,
Yeah. If you know the answer, please feel free.
2001. I guess 12 lakh rupees.
No, no, no. It's more. It's around 11,208. It is around 10 lakh rupees right now.
9,80,000. Yeah.
Yeah, and means it changes as per the rate of the euro and the rupees. So when I submitted, it took me around, and when you submit through Expatrio, so all the charges included, it take around 11,417 euros. So that costed me 926. whereas for a friend it costed 10 lakh 1,000. So it changes. Fine. The thing
No, no, no.
is, your question was about extra amount apart from this 11,208. If you want to add, how you should add. So for that, I do not know the exact process, but till the point I know, there is something called as unblocked amount in that particular same account. So there is some process. In case if I'll find about it, I'll let you know. I have not researched about it yet. Okay. And in case if you
And
get if in case if you get your this public university, you won't need it. If you are getting private university, then yes. And if you want to bring in money, means using that, so better to just simply carry cash. 700-800 euro cash is more than sufficient for the beginning, and it is like 10 notes, so it is safe as well.
yeah, makes sense. So, like, would you recommend opening a separate bank account, like other than the blocked account, for your daily expenses and stuff like that?
Once you come to Germany, you have to create one bank account, either use the expatriate one or create one. For example, I created in Sparkasse. There is a brand, I don't know exactly how to pronounce it, but there is one brand bank which is Sparkasse. It is a free student's account is free in it. So I simply went and gave my city registration form, and they just opened my bank account within 30 minutes. So I'll be getting the card and all very soon. And then using Wise and all, I can even get my money from India, from my parents if needed. And till that point, I have some cash with me. So everything is working fine.
Is Instagram legit, like a legit thing, or should we just go for Western Union?
No, no, yeah, I am not sure about Instagram. I have used Wise. I have made a video about it as well. And in case if you use Wise through my link, your first transactions transfer fee, as in your transaction fee, won't be charged, right? So you can use that.
Yeah,
as well.
sure.
Yeah.
Well, look into it.
Yeah.
Provided I get my APS.
Yeah. All the best. Soumya Ranjan, quick question from you, and then I'll go to these chat questions because there are around 5-6 chat questions, and
I
then
just wanted to understand with the current scenario of recession, what they speak of. One, how is the scenario right there in Germany? Second, what is the situation of part-time jobs? I mean, do you do anything, or do you suggest doing?
I just reached last Friday, right? There are friends of mine who are there for around a month or two. They have started their job, private part-time jobs. There are people who are doing computer jobs as well. There are people who are doing packaging jobs and doing work in Amazon, which you might have seen on YouTube as well. Don't care much about these recession and all these stuff. These are mostly
But these, you are
propaganda.
saying, even if they do not know basics to German language, and still they are
Yeah,
able
still
to.
they see on a conveyor belt, strawberries are coming. You have to pick the rotten strawberries and you have to pack the rest. Where do you need German in that?
Okay.
Sorted.
Yeah. Yes. That's it. Thank you.
Same goes with Amazon. There are like they give you some stuff like you have to pick it up and put it there. No German is needed. And once you have to do coding jobs, so in coding, everything will be in English. Most probably clients will be speaking English. So again, you won't need German.
What's the minimum wage, Nikhil?
It is increased to around 12.5 or 13 euros. I'm not sure about it yet. Around 13 euros is the minimum wage these days, what I have heard.
Okay.
Or 12 euros. Earlier it was 10, 9 point something, and then it increased to 10, then it increased to 12, I guess. So it is 12 till the point I know. Perfect.
Yeah. Yes.
Absolutely, yes.
Perfect. So now I'm going to the chat questions, and in case if you have anything, so just raise your hand and then we will have a chat. So Lokesh, bro, any updates regarding APS certificate? Uh, so same answer which I gave to Chirag, I guess. That simply wait for it. And if you got payment confirmation on 12/12. So what you can do is ask your university if they have got any email or emails from APS regarding the verification. If yes, then go for it. If you have given any professor's email ID, then they might have verified it. Uh,
Hi Chirag, I want to talk to you. Can I get your number?
Saurav, can you please
Hello.
message so Chirag can message you his
No,
number
no, I
or
don't know where
everything?
he is, so I just
Okay,
need to contact after. Okay.
perfect. So the second question was PB06. So I had also applied for masters in BSPA Germany on PT based and pay admission fee. IELTS is compulsory for me. So no. PT will work. You don't need to give IELTS. And Rajit Kumar. For Chirag and Saurav, I suggest share your email IDs only because your phone number will be reflected here, and I am not going to edit this video. So, yeah, bro, I completed my BCom with 1.9 German scale, but most of the universities are rejecting. They said you don't have relevant bachelor degree. So, Rajat, you have to choose your courses more wisely, as in depending upon the course. If you have done BCom and you will try to apply for say masters in computer science, they will probably reject you. But look at your subjects, and based on that choose the particular course to which you can apply. Then that will help, I guess. I'm from economic business and management, so I guess then you can apply for these business management related stuff. But still, since you have this 3-year course, uh, still you can apply for business management stuff, so they should not reject you. Try applying for more universities. You might have applied for all the top notch university, they usually reject. They even say, means my bachelor's was from computer science, and it was a 4-year course. Even then, TUB and TUM generally rejects application from my university, saying that your application is not this. So it happens. So is it hard to study in German language? Studying is hard in German language, yes, depending upon whether you know the language or not. And suppose Rashi, if you are coming for masters, then I guess you don't need to study in German. If you are coming for bachelor's, then yes, you have to somehow make yourself ready to study in German. So I wish you all the best. Next is heal. When do we receive TK notification to the university? Document in expatriate, or they don't give it now? See, how it works is, you made your expatriate account, done. Once everything is done, they will send a notification to your university that this person have taken health insurance from us, done. Even before giving your blocked account, they send the university notification that this person have entered university name of suppose Paderborn University, and this is associated with TK. So it takes around 10 to 15 days, sometimes even more. In that case, you have to mail TK. So that happens automatically. You don't have to give anything. So apart from it, is there any question in the chat? In case if you have, you can type it down and I will try to reply. And meanwhile, all the people who are in the call, if you want to discuss anything, so you have the stage.
For APS, I need that transcript or records, or just I just applied for provisional certificate. So that's I just upload the my all of my results and with the provisional certificate.
So It's like if you are just passed
in
out,
in,
you
in the PDF, they just wrote it is optional. So my transcript records needs more time.
okay. See, simple thing is, I don't know what is written in the PDF, but in case if you have the originals, give them the original, means as in send the photocopies
Yes,
of the
I have all
original.
the original
And
documents,
if you have
but I
just
just
passed out of university, you will not be having your original mark sheet, as in final certificate first, not even transcript. Then no worries, send them all the mark sheet and the provisional certificate. They will verify. The ultimate goal of APS is to verify whether you have studied from that university or you are bluffing, whether you have completed your education in school or not. Such things.
okay.
They only
Okay,
want to find out.
I have a 3-year degree, and I just have that 6 semester mark sheets, and also I have registration card. I also have the original school papers,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah. Simply give them
I will
all the
get my
photocopies.
provisional certificate within 7 days. Then after the 7 days, I will apply for that.
Yeah, perfect. Sounds good.
Okay.
Bins Jacob, please say about APS certificate. What particularly you want to know about APS certificate? I can tell that.
Nikhil,
Yes,
one
yes,
small
Chirag.
question.
Uh,
You just spoke about the admissions in TU universities like TUM and all. So, like, could you throw a little more light on it?
so TUM is a very prestigious university, one of the top-notch universities here, right? And it is highly focused upon this research-based programs, and they are, I would say, dead end focused on the research works. So getting admission is very nice in it, and it is not the ultimate thing. Like you cannot say like if TU में नहीं मिला तो अब कुछ नहीं हो सकता, वैसा भी नहीं है. But it is one of the best. And TUM mainly they select students who have a very good profile in respect to academics, extracurricular, research, and I would say job experience and all. So तो वैसे करके उनको मिक्स प्रोफाइल एंड बड़ा प्रोफाइल चाहिए होता है. इसके अलावा यूनिवर्सिटी जहाँ से तुमने बैचलर्स किया दैट ऑल्सो मैटर्स. सो दे चेक द कोर्स कि उस यूनिवर्सिटी का क्या कोर्स था. If it sort of say get in lines with the course which they are going to teach, then they most probably welcome the students, as else they reject. Hope it works.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Just a second, I'll get a glass of water and then. So yes, it is a very mini apartment. And here in Germany, you can drink tap water. So that is also one new thing. Is IELTS mandatory for bachelor student for September intake 2022? No. For bachelor students, if any this is required, as in language course certificate is required, but in case if you have like instruction of medium, something like that certificate for this September intake 2022, then it works. But apart from that, it won't. And till the point I have heard, from November onwards, visa application center is asking for IELTS mandatorily, so you need to get IELTS certificate. For APS, IELTS is not mandatory. For visa, yes, it is. Yes, Soumya Ranjan.
Nikhil, could you speak more on the accommodation part and how difficult or how easy and what should be the process to find an
Accommodation 110% depends upon your city. So if you are going to a big city, demand and supply case. So in case if you're going to Berlin, finding a accommodation is a little hard. If you are going to say um, I would say Dusseldorf, it is again little hard but easier than Berlin. So if you're going to Paderborn, it is hard, but easier than Düsseldorf and Berlin. So depending upon the size of the city. Second thing is you can get it through Facebook groups, and then there is some app like WG Gushist. I don't know how to pronounce it. I can give you the link. Give me a second. So I have made a video on this as well, how to find accommodation in Germany. So you can check it out. Wait, I'll share in this chat as well. Fine. So there are multiple other websites as well, wherein you can search for this accommodation. Apart from that, there is this institution called as Studienwerken, wherein all the students, all most of the universities have collaboration with them. So this is a Studienwerken. It is sort of say university dorm. So they are not part of university, but they give rooms only to the students. Fine. Point number one. Point number two, they are cheap and they are good compared to the ones who are present outside. So they charge you extra and all. But there are some rules and regulations which you need to follow. For my apartment, it is a 14 square meter apartment, and it is a studio apartment. I have a kitchen, I have a cupboard, bed, and heater and all my expenses in total. It cost me around 270 euros per month for now. Since December, means after December, it will be 340 euros per month. So that is the case. Caution money is there. So caution money is 380 euros for me. So it changes from place to place, as well as size of the room and all. Anything else? Or our call will end in 10 minutes. So the streaming will close automatically. I guess
If no
everything
one
is.
has anything-
Yeah, Saurabh.
Yes, if no one has anything to discuss.
Uh-huh.
So I have just shared my Excel sheet of my applied universities. So can you just assess those like if they are mix of reputed and normal universities? Like I just want to have a chance to know the chance of what is the probability of getting an admit, if according to your experience.
Okay, I'll try. So Pearl T
The
is
orange ones
yeah.
are which I have currently applied. Red ones are I didn't get admit for, and blue ones are in progress, and white ones I somehow missed them.
Okay, I'll check it just in a minute. Uh, is Munich a expensive city, expensive place to study masters, or is it better to start in Berlin? If you talk about only expenses, Berlin is better. Munich is little expensive when compared to Berlin. And how's the weather down there? So the weather is quite good today actually. And somebody is asking for the Google Meet. Wait. Yeah. So the weather Paderborn temperature is 9 degrees today because of some rain. Else it was around -11, -9, something like that earlier. And here, let us check. University of Bonn, Heidelberg, Saarland. The list looks good. Don't worry about it. It's perfect. I had a quick look. Rest I'll look in it very
Okay.
डीपली. वीपीडी इज़ बेसिकली जब फॉर्म भर रहे होते हैं ना, तो उससे पहले एक आता है प्रोसेस, लाइक एक छोटा सा फॉर्म टाइप रहता है, वो भरना होता है. तो उसी को शायद वीपीडी बोलते हैं. मतलब वो ऑटोमेटिक हो जाएगा, तुम्हें पता भी नहीं चलेगा कब वीपीडी हो गया. ये सर अर्जुन.
Hi, brother.
Hello.
I had a question like I applied for a course in Uni Assist and its deadline was 15th December, and my agency told me that it does not require VPD, right? Some
Yeah.
university does not require VPD. So it is actually correct or
Yeah, some universities don't need VPD. They simply take the applications and they go ahead with it.
okay? So yeah, so if like I done it in 13th, so there will be no problem, right?
No,
The
no,
deadline
no,
was
no
in
problem. It is simple, like before the deadline, all good. After the deadline, even after 1 minute, they won't count it.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro. I'm the person who is texting you in Instagram, Arjun Yadav. Do you remember?
Yeah, man. I remember. Hi.
Yeah. So how is like you arrived in Germany, right?
Yes,
So
yes,
how is
yes.
it feeling right now?
Uh, I'll say it's mixed feeling. It's like
Well,
presently my body clock is getting set over this place, and it must be evening there, right? And it's around 2 p.m. over this place. So I
okay.
was half an hour before this streaming, I was all yawning while talking to my mother. So it happens.
Yeah.
My body was demanding the evening tea. So some
So brother,
changes like that is
like
there.
right now,
Mm-hmm.
what's the weather in Germany right now?
Right now it rained for past 2 days, so it's the temperature have raised little, so it is around 9 degree right now. Otherwise, initially when I arrived, it was -11 at Frankfurt and -9 at Paderborn, so it was quite
So
chilly.
I thought like we are going to the summer semester, right? So I
Yeah.
thought there will be summer right now, but it's the
No.
opposite, right?
Yeah. Means I chose the winter semester only, so I came into winters. I came into actual winters. So let's see what happens ahead. Rest the place is quite good, and you get to enjoy a lot. The food is good and less spicy. So if you need spicy food, so you need to bring your spices. And apart from that, you can get good bread, eggs, and all, so you can make stuff at your own and enjoy. It's like this.
Yes,
So,
brother. I think it's correct.
mhm.
The only issue concerning the students that is planning to Germany right now is APS only.
I know, I totally understand that, but what to say? I know. It is like it's out of control. We applied, we sort of say, we queried, we did everything, but it's not working out. Hello, buddy. I have heard that test is going to be compulsory for master's student as well from 1st January. Do you have? Sorry, Ravi. I don't have any idea right now about it. I'll write in my notes and I'll check about it. In case if I find anything, I'll make a video or at least a post about it. So stay tuned. Uh, Test is right. So last couple of weeks I was totally inactive because of this. So that's why multiple DMs, multiple comments got unanswered. I'll try to answer them in case if something is left and it is on priority. Feel free to repost that comment and that will come to the upper end of the notifications so that I can reply on them.
So,
Yeah.
seven like what's the average timeline for German public universities to process our applications? Like there will be time, right? Like 2 weeks,
It
3 weeks.
takes around two months, 60 days.
Oh my God, man. So,
So after means you're talking about once you applied for admission and you're waiting for the response, right?
yeah, offer letter,
Yeah,
yes.
that thing is 60 days after the deadline.
Okay.
So that happens. You have to be patient. Also, one more question was there, Aditya. Is Germany good for non-technical studies in arts and all? Yes, it is. Means I have met people who are learning literature over this place, and they are enjoying a lot. As in, they love the feel that the main thing is, uh, in India you can also do it. After coming over this place, you get exposure. You get people from France, you get people from Belgium, you get people from Netherlands, Turkey, Russia, and every place, and then you can have a mix feel. So it's the best. That's why. Yeah.
Eat German.
Yes,
Do you know
yes.
German?
I have met Germans.
No. Like language.
Yes, I have learned very basic German. Nothing, not that much.
I'm also trying to part in online, but it's little hard.
No worries. Keep learning it. You will ultimately get to know about it. So, do we receive notification to university document in Expatrio? In Expatrio, you don't receive that your health insurance is set to the university. No, you don't get that. The only the university get that. If you have the email of that particular person who is handling those applications at your university, you can mail him or her, and they can confirm that yes, we have received or we have not received. So no worries. And most probably, if they don't receive it, they will give you a email from the university that we have not yet received your health insurance. What is the thing? Why is it taking time? Okay. So I guess it's time to close this meeting. So I wish you all the very best and see you soon in the upcoming videos, and stay hungry, stay foolish, or stay motivated. Okay.